You know, you folks that have children say that it, changes you, and it's a wonderful experience, and you can't really relate to that till you have a child. Then you're like, oh, I get it now. It's just amazing. And it's hard because when I deployed, she was a toddler. She just turned 3. And when I came back, she literally was a little girl. Like, she'd grown so much in that year that I was like, I didn't hardly know her anymore.
What kind of cancer? Breast cancer. Did you have it removed? What? You did? That's good.
I've always tried to be really honest with her at her level.
Does it hurt your chest?
Now it's getting better. So she knows that Mama's sick, and now she knows that although Mama's sick, Mama's trying to get better. I met Karen, it was the summer of 1997. I knew right away that I liked her. I think it took her some time, but I knew right away.
Around the time of Don't Ask, Don't Tell being repealed, we started to question, would our relationship be recognized through a civil union? And the answer was no. On a federal level, it was not the same thing as marriage.
Oh, come on.
No.
All right, I'm gonna do it. I don't got no hair. Are you gonna do it? So that's when we woke up and said, oh my gosh. And at the time, I had the reoccurrence. So I'm starting to think ahead. Oh my gosh, this is what this means. This means that Karen wouldn't be eligible for anything.
So how are you feeling today, Charlie?
Feeling good.
Yeah.
I started to lose my voice. I thought I had a cold or something. The doctor had said, it's actually, the tumor is actually hurting your throat. Since then, it had gotten so big that it had started wrapping around it and basically choking me.
Okay. Easy. Good.
Part of what we're fighting for are survivorship benefits, the right to be buried with Charlie if she chooses to be buried in a military cemetery.
You're welcome.
VA and Social Security benefits that a heterosexual spouse would be entitled to.
When I first started, this was swollen.
Oh, was it really?
It's really swollen.
Is it,
It's down a lot.
Wow, that's
This
great.
one's down. The doctor 3 weeks ago gave me a prognosis of less than 6 months to live. So now that I'm finished with the chemo, I've got my energy back and I'm doing the daily radiation. And I'm going to fight this every step of the way. But being practical, and I do have a practical side, is that how do I take care of my family? My father died when I was 2, almost 3, on active duty in a car accident. And my mom received VA and Social Security benefits for me and also for herself.
I don't need anybody to have us.
Let go.
Spoke with ABC News just a little while ago. Take a listen.
I have to tell you, as I said, I've been going through an evolution on this issue. And I had hesitated on gay marriage, in part because I thought civil unions would be sufficient, that was something that would give people hospital visitation rights and other elements that we take for granted.
We found out that wasn't right.
And I was sensitive to the fact that for a lot of people, the word marriage is something.
What I wanted to tell you personally and with Karen here was that she's given me a prognosis of less than 6 months.
I had actually read that.
So with that being said,
So sad to
just
hear.
to talk to you and ask you, I love Karen and I just want to make sure she's taken care of. So just to ask you to personally do everything that you can to make sure that if I don't make this, that somehow she will be taken care of with those benefits that we're not able to have right now.
Charlie is a very sad example, tragic really. She served her country, she was deployed at great sacrifice to her and her family, and yet she doesn't get the same benefits that those people she served with receive because she's in a same-sex marriage.
I hope that Casey grows up in an environment where they'll look back at this and say, wow, this is crazy that they had to go through that. But I hope that she sees that her parents were proud enough to step up and fight for her equality as well.